Hello. Thank you for joining Signals 2020 as part of the Data-Driven Engagement track. I'll be covering the topic data acquisition and enrichment. It's all about the experience. I'm Ben Galassi, a solutions consultant at Cheetah Digital. I've been in the industry for over 10 years now, with stops on the client and vendor side, where I've held roles in email production, program management, and solutions consulting. I'll spend the next 10 minutes speaking to the various data sources, the need for marketers to create a value exchange with consumers, lastly, a technology demonstration of how marketers can acquire new customers and their data, as well as enrich data for existing customers. I like to begin with an analogy. I'm sure over the years, many of us have hosted a dinner party or two, and those dinner parties typically consist of lifelong friends, new friends, and acquaintances. And friends' preferences, they change over the years. Some become vegans, others maybe went through some health and lifestyle changes that require dietary restrictions. And some of your newer friends or acquaintances, you may be uncertain about their preferences and potential food allergies. In order to host a successful dinner party, you need to know these things ahead of time. How do you find those answers? You can either ask them directly, or you can dig through their trash prior to the dinner party to possibly uncover their preferences. I'm not sure about you, but I would much rather ask. And the same holds true for data acquisition and enrichment. As marketers, we have access to zero, first, second, third-party data, where we can derive a consumer's preferences or interests based on inferred, observed, and self-reported data to drive segmentation or personalization. I like to focus in on third and zero-party data. Third-party data is commonly amassed from a host of unrelated sources like credit scores, cookies, and click trails. As a result, it quickly becomes a bit murky and has no direct relationship with the individual consumer, which can negatively impact the quality and effectiveness of marketing campaigns. Marketers' over-reliance on third-party data has led to a shift in the data landscape. A larger shift could occur with Chrome's intention to phase out all third-party cookies over the next couple of years. This will increase the need for zero-party data. What exactly is zero-party data? It's quite simply a class of data in which a consumer intentionally and proactively shares with the brand. It can include purchase intentions as well as personal context to improve personalization. It focuses on the future, not the past. As a marketer, how do I ask consumers to proactively and intentionally share their interests or preferences? Marketers need to offer a value exchange. Consumers need to be entertained, engaged, and receive something in return for their attention and preferences. Brands can deliver this through interactive experiences such as questionnaires, polls, quizzes, or even contests. And you're probably wondering, how exactly do I access such questionnaires and polls and quizzes? Cheetah Experiences, that's how. It enables non-technical marketers to create engaging and interactive marketing experiences that collect opt-ins, zero-party data, preferences, and purchase intentions. And marketers can select from over 85 interactive marketing experiences that can be rapidly configured and published to any digital channel, from websites to microsites to mobile apps to social stories. Instead of me spending more time in slides, let me actually bring this to life through a technology demonstration. So as a marketer, as I access the Cheetah Experiences library, the first thing I will have access to is the library, where I can browse experiences based off of type, which could be giveaways, quizzes, polls. I can also browse by marketing objective, building brand advocacy, growing first and zero-party database, as well as driving emotional loyalty. Let's go ahead and take a look at the growing of first and zero-party database. And these are some of the experiences that would fit into this marketing objective. So a photo giveaway, personality quiz, a coupon code, as well as the landing page. I've actually created one ahead of time for our demo environment, which is Infinity, which is a fictitious sporting good and leisure brand. Here I'm offering a free pass to a yoga class in exchange for a consumer's preferences around their workout regimen. On the left rail is everything I would need as a marketer to build, customize, and publish this experience. And let's go ahead and actually edit the existing one I've created. And as I do so, you'll notice on the left rail, I have access to a number of items, but two to call out, one being content. This is where you can pick and choose the various components to add to your experience landing page. Below that, you have some forum options to collect data and ask questions. And then on the right rail, these are all the pieces of content that are included in my landing page. So here is my header where I'm offering up the free yoga class by sharing some of your preferences. Below that, we have questions around how do you stay fit, how often do you exercise, and who do you prefer to exercise with, and a few other questions as well before opting in to receive future communications from Infinity. So let's say I wanted to make an edit to an existing option. On the left rail, there are three tabs. First is settings. This is where I can actually incorporate or insert the question, if this is a required question versus not, in addition to the corresponding responses that a consumer can select from. I can make edits to the responses, the orders, include some thumbnails as well. I can clone them. In addition to, I can take a look at the actual design itself, where I can make some adjustments to the field size, the overall look and feel, grid versus stack versus list. I can also change the tile style as well. And last item here is the advanced. So once a consumer submits their form, I can map the corresponding fields of where this data will be maintained within the Infinity database. But let's say I wanted to add a brand new content block. Let's say I want to add a real-time poll. So we'll go ahead and just drop that down here. And then now I can begin to edit my real-time poll. Same options, content, design, advanced. But let's go ahead and quickly insert a question. How do you stay motivated? We can also insert an image from my computer, or I can access a image library. And then below that, I'll insert a few responses. Health, family, competition. So if I wanted to, I can go ahead and save and apply these changes. And once I do so, I can actually publish this landing page that could be incorporated into display ads, social stories, websites, or even email. And here is the final landing page. Here the consumer is greeted with, your next yoga class is on Infinity. Just share some information about yourself. So I'll go ahead and fill out the landing page. Okay, now I'm just opting in to receive email communications from Infinity and agree to the terms and conditions. Once that's done, I'll receive my free yoga class from Infinity. In addition to, I will be receiving future communications from Infinity. But what does this mean from the marketer standpoint? So once the consumer submits their preferences, as that marketer, I can actually come into the platform and on the back end and actually see a single view of that customer, Ben Glassy, understand what his preferences are. I could take a look at his engagement across email, mobile, social, how he engages with our loyalty program. But on the landing page Ben just submitted, I can actually come down and take a look at his submission here under the experiences portion of his profile. Here I can see that he submitted, he works out 3 times per week with friends, and working out is fairly important to him. So what I can do as that marketer is take these data points to drive future personalization and segmentation for marketing messages. Okay. 3 main takeaways from today's presentation and demonstration. First is ask, do not infer. Ask your consumers to proactively share their interests and preferences versus inferring them based on third-party data. This will enable you as a marketer to increase relevance and effectiveness of your marketing campaigns. Also, it will be a bit cleaner than digging through the trash. Second, value exchange. Entertain, engage with consumers by providing something in return for their attention and preferences. Last but not least, activate. Get in front of your consumers by creating engaging, interactive marketing experiences to collect opt-ins, zero-party data, preferences, as well as purchase intentions. Thank you for your time. Please continue to access the on-demand library of data-driven engagement videos. If you enjoyed what you heard and saw today, please watch David Kepett's video where he covers innovative tactics to engage consumers through interactive messaging while incorporating some of the elements I covered today.